So, okay, so one of my businesses is called Chop Kitchen Nigeria, and that came out of my love for cooking. So I realized that even before I got married to my husband, anytime I cook, he will always say, "Wow, you cook really good. You cook really good." And it's not like he was saying it just to, make me feel good, just because he was striking me or something. I have cooked for other people and they keep saying, "Wow, you cook good. Your food just tastes really good. Your food tastes great." And that always comes to me as a shock because growing up as a young girl, I never paid attention in the kitchen. I was always in the shop with my dad while my mom was, anytime my mom is in the kitchen, I'm not always around. And the only time I said when I the time I actually started learning how to cook was when I got into school, I got into university, and then of course I couldn't keep spending money to buy food, so I had to start cooking myself. So of course, because I'm a very creative person, I started trying out different cooking styles and blah 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 blah. And before you know it, but I never really thought that my food was that good, like tasted so good that someone would say your food is good. So when I started cooking and people would eat my food and tell me, "Wow, your food is amazing," I would like be like, "Me cook? This food is good." You get. So eventually I met my husband, and he also said that my food was good, stuff like that. So there was a time when we were really thinking about how to increase our source of income. Like we needed to increase our inflow of income. And I was thinking of what to do. And then one day he said, I cooked again and he ate and he said, "Your food is nice, your food is good." I'm like, this thing is a sign, you get? And I'm like, okay, fine, no problem. I'm going to actually, turn this into a business, right? It was during that lockdown period. That's when I actually decided that I was already nursing the idea. I had already nursed the idea of doing a food business, but I felt, there's a lot of people doing it already. So what's the use? So you get, but during that lockdown period, I'm like, I think I'm actually going to take this thing very, very seriously. You get, and I went ahead and got a name for the business. And I just started talking about it on my WhatsApp status. I was like, I cook, oh, you guys should come and patronize me. Oh. Whenever I'm cooking in the kitchen, I always take pictures and videos of, especially when I'm cooking one kind, very, very bunge food like that. I'll make sure I take pictures and videos of it and I'll post them on my WhatsApp status. I created an Instagram page, created a Facebook page. I'll post videos of the food and all of that. And like play, someone will pick interest and say, "Hey, cook this one for me. Hey, cook that for me." And that's exactly how Chop Kitchen came to be. And today, it's a business, it's a source of income. At least if I look down, I don't have money anywhere. Somehow, someone will say, "Hey, please cook a pot of beans for me." And that's it. So, see, the thing, when the Bible says in Deuteronomy 8, verse 18, I'll be 18, verse 18, that it is God who gives us the power to make wealth. He has given it to us already. That skill, that talent, that knowledge that you have just might be your next money bag. You just need to pay attention. And of course, there are some areas where you probably need to improve yourself in, no problem. But hey, that skill that you have, it's not a joke. Or that thing you just know how to do naturally. It's not a coincidence. It wasn't given to you just to decorate you. No, there's a reason why God gave it to you. And it just might be your next money bag. So that's exactly how I turned, a hobby or a love for cooking to an actual business.